Audi S8 is, curiously, sometimes our favorite A8. I blame Ronan. The S8 is, or rather, in its earliest generations, was, a sports saloon in a package, a big old luxury one, that shouldn't really have spawned a sports saloon in the first place. That it has always had an aluminium body means that, when it's good, the S8 has an agility that belies its size. This is the latest generation S8, landing in the UK at the same time as the Audi S6 and S7, with which it shares the same base engine, a twin-turbocharged, 4.0-litre V8. Only, in the full-size S8 it gets rather more power than in its lesser siblings. Quite a lot, actually. It makes 513 bhp and, just as significantly, 479 pounds-feet all the way from 1700 to 5500 revolutions per minute. A8s aren't as light as they used to be because, well, most cars just aren't. But even at 2050 kilograms, the S8 is powerful enough to reach 62 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds and, as well as being 5,136 millimeters long, the S8 does have the excuse of being four-wheel drive, with the self-locking center differential, limited slip rear differential with torque vectoring to account for its girth. Plus the fact that it's fitted with an interior that's as lavish as they come for the money. Its steering is sticky, its air springs and damping are multi-adjustable by the driver, as are the engine, gearbox, steering and differential responses, all independently, but it's hard to find a compromise that suits all occasions. There are better big driver's cars out there, and more comfortable, fast saloons. But the S8 retains rather a lot of charm. I think it's the lunacy of contrasting the size with the raciness. You could mock a ton car with this much carbon fiber on its interior, but I struggle to do so here. The ditty, racy, red rim start button is sweet. The steering wheel is a lovely size. You can even specify carbon ceramic brakes, for heaven's sake. And, on top of that, it is good, very good, at a few things. Wind the S8 up on a motorway and the stickiness in its steering translates to unflappable stability. Wind noise is supremely low and, while you might expect road noise from optional 21 inches alloys, the S8 gets noise cancellation. On part engine loads, 4 of the cylinders shut down and the noise cancellation begins to push anti-noise through to the cabin. So if you're not hearing the engine, which you don't unless you're on a flat throttle, you're not hearing a lot, except a low, distant, muted thrum. And, probably, the outstanding stereo. The cylinder shutdown, meanwhile, means the S8 is less profligate than you might think, at 27.7 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and 235 grams/km. I saw about 25 miles per gallon, which given the S8 has a 90-liter tank, gives a range of about 500 miles. Well, I suppose it's probably not for everyone, but if you're tempted and can afford the bills that come with a car whose list price of £77,900 can easily be lifted to the £107,075 of our test car, then, sure, why the hell not? And if you commute from, oh, I don't know, Hanover to Berlin on smooth autobahn a few times a week and yearn to travel in the most unflappable high-speed style with Wagner belting out at full chat through the Bang & Olufsen hi-fi, then there's little better. Audi S8 price £77,900 engine V8, 3993cc, twin-turbo petrol, power 513 bhp at 6,400 revolutions per minute. Torque 479 pounds-feet at 1,500 to 5,500 revolutions per minute, 0 to 62 miles per hour 4.2 seconds, top speed 155 miles per hour, gearbox 8-speed automatic, curb weight 2,050 kilograms, economy 27.7 miles per gallon, CO2 235 grams/km.